welcome back to Cooking with Miss Cherie. Today we're going to make spinach lasagna, but it's going to be a small one because there's only 2 people, me and my husband, eating out of it. So I'm going to be making a small one, then I'll probably make me another, because this is a lot more than I'll need, but I'm going to make some cream spinach out of the rest. Okay, so first what you do is you put your you add all your cheeses and stuff. Like I'm getting a couple of heaping spoons, big spoons of cottage cheese, basically because I love it. And this here is ricotta cheese. It's another thing that I don't complain about. It's pretty good. And a little cream cheese, sour cream, sour cream. Okay, now with that, I'm going to add this here is Velveeta cheese. I'm going to add a little water to it, put it in the microwave, let it get soft. And the only reason I'm adding water because today I don't have any milk, but there's so many cheeses in this, they'll take the place of it. You won't miss the milk. Okay, now my Velveeta cheese is ready. I'm going to pour that into here. Okay, once we get all of this in, we just mix it. Like so, bringing the spinach from the bottom to the top. And we're going to get it all where it's combined pretty good. It's starting to go pretty good, so I'm going to add 1 egg. Okay. Just basically to hold everything together. That's why you put the egg in there. I'm going to stir this, and then I'm going to go and check my noodles. Okay, I got my noodles draining, so I'm going to add a little bit of cheese. The cheese that I usually put on the topping, I always put a little in the spinach filler part too. So I'm putting what I got is Monterey Jack and taco blend, and then I'm going to put a little Parmesan cheese. I'm going to stir all of them up, see if it's got the consistency that I want, and if it doesn't, I'm going to add a little more of the ricotta and sour cream. And it looks like I'm going to add a little more of the ricotta and sour cream. Gotta find out what I did with my spoon. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm going to add a little more ricotta. Maybe a lot more ricotta, because I'm trying to get it a really creamy texture. Got tongue-tied this morning. And then that's sour cream and a little more of cottage cheese. A lot more. Okay. I'm going to mix that together after I add salt and pepper. And then after I mix this together, I'm going to have to start caramelizing my onions and stuff. That goes in here also, in this mixture. Yep. Now that's pretty much what I was looking for. That's the right consistency. Okay, I'm about to caramelize my onions. I have some melted butter and some olive oil here. Now this will go into your spinach mixture, and that's part of the flavor that's going to go in that. Most of the flavor comes from your spinach mixture. And I made some homemade tomato sauce. But you can use any kind of tomato sauce you choose. You don't have to make it from scratch. It's just that someone gave me a bunch of tomatoes, so I made tomato sauce. Okay, now I'm going to let that try to come to, you know, brown a little bit before I add my garlic. And I think I'm going to turn my heat up a little bit. Just a touch. Okay, I'm adding the garlic now. I always freeze my garlic. It lasts longer that way. My onions too. Unless I just bought them, I have to get somebody, because me and onions, they make me cry like somebody shot my mama. So I get somebody else to do it for me. Okay, add salt, pepper. Then we finish letting it caramelize. Okay, it's browning pretty good. So now you cut your fire off, and I see I have a little more oil than I want, so I'm going to get rid of that oil, and that's by you letting it settle. You let your oil settle at an angle like that. You can see that. If you can see it moving around at the bottom there. You just take you wad up some paper towels and just put them in the oil like that. You can see what I'm doing here. And all your oil's just down there. If you can see them, I'm trying to let you see them. Yeah, you dab them up like that. So now that I got all that extra oil out, got all my stuff there, I'm going to take it over here and add it to my spinach. Okay, I'm finna add my onions and stuff to my spinach. There we go. Fold them in. Okay. Now it's time to start layering up my lasagna. Okay, I've already oiled my casserole dish, and now I'm gonna first put my tomato sauce on the bottom. Just a little. Just want a hint of the tomato sauce. Don't really use a lot of it. And I'm going to have to shake my noodles to my container. So what I do is just use my kitchen scissors and cut them. Estimate about how much it'll take. So at the top part, the middle piece, I'm going to curve it like that. If you can see what I'm doing, I curved the end of the thing, and then I sort of eyeball measure it, and you'll soon see if my eyeball can do that. That's the middle piece, like so. Yeah. Then I cut the next piece, and these pieces I'll use later, hopefully. And I want to cut this into the shape of the pot, so I'm gonna cut it like that to a oval like cut like that. Hopefully that'll work. Yeah, that's working. Okay. And I do another one. Like so. Cut it like that. I'm going to cut it right at the end straight. Like that. Then cut it again in the oval type. Like that. And go down. See if that one worked. Okay, that one's a little shorter, but it works. That's good. That's what you want. Now, you're going to put some of your spinach on here. You can still see what I'm doing. I'm going to take a spoon of spinach, like that. I don't know if I'm going to get 3 layers in here, but it ain't going to be because I didn't try. I'm going to try and get 3 layers. And now we have that. Okay. And now I'm going to start putting my sprinkles of cheese on top. I'm using about 3 or 4 different cheeses. Okay. Okay, and then I got the Parmesan. Now we start all over again with the noodles. Okay. Here to here. So this time I'm going to fold it like that. You can see what I'm doing, and I'm going to cut the tip off like that. Like that. Open it up. And if it's broken or it breaks, it doesn't matter, because all of this is going to be covered up, and all the extra is just going to help it all stay together. Okay. Now we have another side to do. So I'm going to fold it this time. Start from the middle and from the ends. I'm going to cut that extra off the end. And then I'm going to start with cutting it like the curve that hit like the bowl. Okay, like that. I hope you can see it. Then I'll take it and fit it in there. Now if it doesn't fit in it like this here, just take your knife and cut it so it fits. Yeah. Cut it so it fits. Or you could have a pot that fits the noodles, but the pot I got like this, I mean big enough, is too much for me and Larry to eat. We can't eat all that. We'll have to give away a lot of food, and we don't have that many friends. So I'm gonna do the next one, and like I did before, I'm gonna cut the tip off because it's a little longer than what I need. Trying to fall apart in my hands here. Okay. Okay, I got it cut off that way, but now I gotta cut it where it'll fit in here. So here goes. And I'm gonna put that right there. Okay, now we can put some more spinach on it. Big spoon. There we go. I thought I had way too much spinach. That's why I said I better make something else out of it. Okay, now we're going to have to make this the last layer because the bowl is not going to allow too much more. This here cooking doohickey here. Now I'm going to take my scissors apart and use it as a knife and just go along the side here and cut it. Cut that extra off. I don't need. Do the same thing over here. Not working as easily over here, so I'm going to put it back together and try it that way. Yeah, that was easier. Yeah. Now we're going to pat it down. Now this time I'm going to add some sauce, red sauce. Over the top there. Give it a whole different flavor. And you got this sauce on it to me. You don't have to have this there on it. Instead of saving that little bit. See if I can get it on there. Yeah. I'm going to have to cook this on something because in case it overflows. Now we just add our last bunch of cheese on there. And we're good to go. We can put it in the oven and go and cook it. I love that Parmesan. Now I'm going to do this where I don't want to see any of the red. So I'm doing it like this. And I put my hand over there like that and block it off. And get every bit of that red covered. There we go. Now I'm going to put it in the oven and get my stuff together to see if I can make my cream spinach. Not cream. Yeah, cream spinach I think it is. Alright then. See you. I'm about to do the cream spinach. It's pretty much the same mixture that we had for the lasagna, but only you put it in the pan and bake it. like that. I'll put my cheese on here. That's the Parmesan. And I'm just going to put the taco blend on here with this one. Try to make it where all the spinach is covered. Okay, that's it. Okay, now I'm putting it in the oven, and I'll be back when it's done. Okay, I'm back. It's done. I cooked it for 35 minutes, and I've cooled it. This is the spinach lasagna, and this is the creamy spinach. So I'm going to taste them. I haven't had this in a while, but I remember it tasted good. Very good. You're going to love this. And no meat or anything like that, and you don't miss it. Now I'm going to take the creamy spinach. I don't know if I'm saying that title right, but you get what I'm saying. And it's good too. Delicious. Just follow the directions, and you can make this at home. And I hope that if you do, you let me know in the comments. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment. Please stay safe. Wear your mask. Wash your hands. Like I say, it's a jungle out there, so be careful. God bless you until you tune in again.